Hi there, this is Paige, who is Stamp Girl here on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm sharing with you my projects for the collab called Die-Signing, and I'm doing this with Bev, who is New Crafter Bev here on YouTube, and Linda, who is Linda Kaufman here on YouTube. And each month we pull out some dies. They might be new ones, they might be older ones, and we make projects with them. So for my project this time, I pulled out a die that I believe I purchased it last year, had to have it, never used it, and so I decided to put it to use now. This is a big die from Sizzix, designed by Tim Holtz, and it is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it cuts out little pieces that you can fit together to form like a collage looking type bird. Now the sample shows fabric, which is really cool, but I did mine with cardstock. And the cardstock that I used came from this 6x12 paper pad from DCWV. This is part of the Mariposa collection. And trying to work my way through this. I have a lot of Mariposa. I've got a couple of 12x12 paper pads, I've got several matte stacks, and then I've got this one. So trying to slowly use that up. So let me show you the cards that I made. So these two are very similar. Well, they're all very similar actually, but I had these little label pieces in my stash that I had set aside, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So I put them on my desk, hoping to use them at some time, and so I decided to use them on these cards. But I just paper pieced two of the birds, and then the branch is a die that I had in my stash. So I have them sitting on a branch, facing each other. I just did that by turning the paper over to the other side when I die cut them. I added some little black rhinestones to the eyes, and I did sponge all the pieces with black soot, lightly sponged them, and then just scraps on the inside. So just very similar, just arranged the pattern pieces a little bit differently. And then this card, I had one of these embossed textured frames. There's an oval actually in the center that I just left in there, and I wanted to use that up. So again, I put a couple birds on there, black rhinestones for the eyes, and scraps for the inside. So 3 cards that are similar but different. Had a lot of fun putting them together. I don't know why I waited so long to use that die, but I will certainly be using it again. Down below, if I didn't mention it down below, I will leave a link to Bev and Linda's channel so that you can check out their projects for this month. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and now I'm off to create.